Hey, my little sugar woogers, what's up, my beautiful butterflies? Y'all come on in the building. I ain't seen you since yesterday. I've been asleep. I'm just waking up. It's morning for me, but it's afternoon for most of y'all. So come on in the building. Let's chat about it. Ms.V, what we gonna chat about today? You? You, my little sugar woogers. That's what we gonna chat about today. I got to settle y'all down. Y'all just calm down, calm down. Baby, they had my phone blowing up here yesterday. I couldn't get nothing done. I'm trying to get my life together to watch the Dallas football game. Phone just ringing off the hook. I'm trying to get my little school bag together so I can go down there and take care of my folks. Phone just ringing off the hook. And Lady Justice, welcome back. Hey, y'all popping up in here. How y'all doing? So I'm just waking up, trying to get something done today. I don't have to go to work tonight, so I can get something done today. Yes, and I done got my sleep for the day. So in order to get back on my schedule, it's time for me to wake up, come out here. Y'all were the first things on my mind this morning. And was, yeah, some of y'all got a little irritated last week. Not with me, but with other people talking about me. Now, that's what we're going to talk about today. We done established over here that Jesus is the reason for the season, okay? All right. First of all, stop letting people get into your head, into your mind. Stop worrying about what they saying about me. Because Ms.V ain't worried about it. She ain't got time in her life to worry about it. Between me working with the mentally ill, special needs, trying to get my sleep so I can go back and work with them 5 days a week. I don't have time to watch these people no more. God has removed them out of my life and replaced them with something much better. Helping somebody. Making more monies. Um, Giving love where love is needed. I can already see a difference in one of my clients down there already. Last night showed me a lot about how well we have bonded down there. I've only seen her maybe 4 or 5 times. Every other time she's been asleep. But we have to wake her up at 3 o'clock every morning to go to the bathroom. Well, two people go in there, one to observe and one to get her up and help her, go to the bathroom and come out. She can do everything herself. But you got to be there because she has seizures. Okay? So 2 nights in a row, they couldn't get up. She was, I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I don't want to get up. Oh, no. I went in there. Now, it might be the grandma in me. I don't know. But so far, and I know she gonna turn on me. It's just a matter of time. That's the mentally ill. They do that. They turn on you. Okay, but you can't worry about that. That's within the nature of the business. Okay. So I told you the first night I went in there to help her get cleaned up. When I walked in the room, she woke up. She looked at me, and her eyes just had a sparkle. It was like a shining light, and she smiled. And I said, "Come on, sugar, it's time for you to get up. Let's go to the bathroom." She resisted a little bit, and I just kept on talking to her real nicely and everything, patting her on the shoulder. I said, "Come on, babe, we got to go do this. We not going to wet on ourselves tonight. Come on, come on, come on, let's get up." So she did. No problems. Every step of the way, she did exactly what she was supposed to do. I tell her, one task at a time, she did it. Last night, everybody was like, "Oh, Lord, we got to go wake her up. She been fighting us. She been fighting on every shift, but she didn't fight me." So I walked in there. I was the shadow for the person that was getting her up. So we walked in there last night. She kept trying to get her up. She kept trying to get up. She would not get up. I said, "Let me do it. Let me try." Because I'm on my own now. I can do my job with them now. So I touched her. I called her name and I said, "Come on, sugar, wake up." She said, "I'm tired. I don't want to get up." And then I say, "Wake up and see who you talking to. You don't even know who you talking to." Baby, she woke up, she looked at me, and she said, "Hey, you here? You here tonight?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Come on, let's go to the bathroom." She got on up, went on into the bathroom, and they were shaking their heads like, "Wow, she been giving us hell all day long." I said, We bonded over a deck of cards. We played Uno together the first day. She couldn't even play the game. But I told the other ones that was playing with me, don't tell her she can't play. She'll never learn if she doesn't play. Let her play the game too. So I had to help her because she doesn't know even the numbers. She know the colors. So I would play, in Uno it's about colors. So I would just ask her, "Do you have a green in your hand? Play it." Okay? After the first go round, she was whooping their ass, mine too. You gotta be patient with people. You gotta show them love. It's so simple to me. You never, ever, ever gonna get nowhere with them being mean to them, being ugly to them. That's a turnoff for me. If you ever want to be with me, you better show me love. And it better be consistent. It better be on a daily basis. Because when I walk, I'm gone. And I ain't changed from day one of being grown. That's who I am. And I ain't got nothing to say about you. I just moved on. Everybody can't go on your journey. How many times I got to tell y'all that? Hey, what's shaking everybody coming in? Y'all hitting that like button? Nope. Uh-uh. Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna realize one day that you will get your notifications if you hit that like button and make sure that bell has changed colors. Otherwise, I'm going to be in here talking to y'all and y'all going to be on the replay. Because I do appreciate y'all catching the replay. If you missed the live, you will catch the replay. But lately, I've been having a lot of little trolling folks coming in. You don't see them in the chat, trying to talk to me after the comments. Don't make me turn them comments off, because I will. Whatever it takes to keep a peace of mind and not be focused in on virtual people out here that I don't know. I realize I don't know. I had no business letting them into my world. They don't fit. They don't belong. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? If I'm going to continue to come out here, I'm coming out here with a message. Okay? The message today is you better stay focused, folks. Mental illness is on the rise. It is. And if you don't stay focused, you'll end up mentally ill also. You'll come out here talking so crazy until folks be wondering like, dang, what she woke up and ate this morning? What side of the bed did she jump off the bed on this morning? God, dog, I don't never want to be like that. Mm-mm. Why I want to have all that unrest and unhappiness? Because you sitting around watching people when you need to be doing for yourself. That's it. I told you yesterday your breakthrough is on the way if you stay focused. Keep your mind focused on him. These people ain't giving you nothing. He giving it to you. He own the cows on 1,000 hills. He own it all. What part of that don't you understand? Stop coming over here telling me about what folks saying. I don't know them. I don't care what they say. It ain't about them. It's not about them. It's about me and y'all, okay? This is my channel over here. I run it the way I want it to run it. They run their channels what they want to run. And if they want to run me up over here, that folks don't even know me, and they sending them over here to see what I got to say. Thank you. Whoa, thank you, LaWanda. God is good. She just gave me a gift, baby. I don't even know how the gifts work. I just figured out how to put them up there. But I thank you. See what I'm saying? Ain't God good? Y'all better believe me. Back to your breakthrough. A lot of y'all got breakthroughs on the way. You've been suffering for a long time. You probably done for, forgot what you even suffering for. You've been suffering that long. Just wait on him. Wait on the Lord. He coming. Stop being so impatient, people. Hang in there. Trouble don't last always. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Why y'all ain't happy? Huh? It's choices you make. You can choose to be mad or you can choose to be happy. For every time somebody says something to you, you do not have to respond. Do you see me responding to all the stuff that's being said about me? Why would I respond to some stuff I don't know nothing about? I don't even know what they talk about. Don't care. They ain't a part of my world. I got a life. Before YouTube, after YouTube. I got an hour. Every time I come out here to give to y'all. You'll either get it or you won't. You'll either come or you won't. That's where I am with YouTube. I ain't got time to be out here all day long. This ain't my primary money. I'm coming when I'm coming. And that's just the way it is. And whoever want to hear it, come hear it. People are pulling you from left to right, trying to get your attention. People, stay focused. Jesus is the reason for the season. Have you done all your holiday shopping? You got all your food in the house that you're going to cook. You need to be trying to make your family, those who you deal with in your family, because everybody don't deal with everybody in their family either. Family can be more cruel than folks out there that you don't even know. I done told y'all, for everything you got in your family, I got one too. It's knowing how to deal with these people. So, my little sugar woogers, y'all stop getting upset behind what these people are saying. Stop watching these folks. And by all means, stop calling me, telling me about what these folks are saying, because I don't care. I'm working, I'm sleeping, and I have a life after that. Now, that's the three things in my life you got to understand. YouTube is far down the road. I can be on here. I don't have to be on here. That's the way I feel about YouTube, okay? These people have taught me so much about YouTube and supporting and blowing up their channel for them and their motives and their reasons for even coming over here with me. You want to be with me. Okay, well, you should have stayed over here because right now, I ain't got the time and I ain't finna take the time. All former things have passed away. They gone. They ain't coming back. Y'all need to take out y'all Bible this year and start reading it because everything that's going on, good or bad, is up in there. What's the best-selling book of the year every year? Believe it or not, it's the Bible. Pick it up and start reading it. Y'all reading into too much junk these people are doing and saying, and it's getting you down. When I got to talk to you on the phone for 2 to 3 hours about, don't worry about it, I don't care, please. I don't have that luxury of time, nor do I want to take the time, nor am I trying to figure it out. That's a waste of my time. Look, I'll tell you one last time. Y'all are so grown. Y'all have just as much discernment and just as much wisdom as I do. If you don't know me by now, you will never know me. Okay? Ms.V got that knack of, see ya, ain't mad at you. I ain't got time to be mad. I ain't gonna take the time to be mad because I don't have to. God bless me with new people walking into my life that are really for me and love me every day. So when I counsel somebody out, I can tell them bye. I can walk away silently. And that really hurts a lot of people when you walk away silently. Okay, well, you should have figured something out about me. She ain't finna stay there with you, miss and miss. She finna move on. Stop letting people pull bad energy into you by you listening to them. Pray for their situation and keep it moving. You ain't got to keep praying for them. But in order to move on, sometimes you got to pray and ask the Lord, please, whatever they like it in their life, give it to them so they can go on somewhere else. But I'm going to tell you something else. Only a fool will argue with themselves. That's in life, period. So if you don't sit there and go back and forth with them, they can just sit there and just talk crazy because that's mental illness, people. You got to understand everybody ain't wrapped tight. I come against every Goliath spirit out here. I don't care who it is. Giants do fall. Okay? You just got to be smart enough to figure out how to make them fall. Out here on YouTube, stop blessing the mess. What do you mean, Ms.V, we blessing the mess? Because if you going over there giving them a view and you going over there listening to what they got to say, you blessing the mess. You putting monies in their pocket. Stay from over there if you can't handle it. Did you, when you call me telling me about it, I don't even know what you're talking about. Why? Because I'm taking care of me and mine. It's only me to do that. And I feel very strongly like you should do the same thing. If you're going to support me, support me. Stop going around people that you know don't support me or people who got problems with me when I ain't got no problems with them. I ain't got time to have no problems with you. You're not bringing nothing into the front door, into the household. Nothing you're putting on the table. Well, I don't have time to be bothered with that. You may feel like all the tables have turned on you right about now. At Christmas time. Look, just because y'all are family, don't mean you got to deal with them. Like I told you, family can be very cruel. They can be just as hard on you as the person that don't even know you. Stay out from around them. Get up and leave. Go in another room. You know they coming. You know they gonna do the same thing they did last year. Come in there with a bunch of foolishness. Come in there with that little Tupperware. Eat up everything at the table. And leave with that little Tupperware. And they'll be back again next year in the meanwhile. If God has delivered you from that mess, don't you go back to it. Don't go back to it. If it wasn't good for you the first time, it ain't going to be good for you the second time. And abundance is coming. But you blocking that abundance by dealing with them folks that you ain't got no business. I'm never going to let nobody block no blessings from me. I am not coming for you. I don't care what. 2025. I'm just trying to stay alive. I ain't got time for the foolishness, okay? And I suggest y'all do the same thing. Take care of your own house. Do you know you can hurt a person even worse when you don't focus on them, when you don't listen to them, when you don't respond to them, when you just don't even know and don't even care, and you moving on with your life with people you want to be with and people who want to be around you. And I'm told y'all, it's levels to these games out here, okay? YouTube is a street game. It doesn't teach you a whole lot. Not this sector. Now, you can go on YouTube and you can find out everything you need to know. How to repair everything. How to fix everything. Where to go get it. It has a lot of good information out here. But you got to figure out where to go to get the information. That's what it is. You ain't going to get much in this sector either. I'm going to tell you that. Not information that's going to help you. This sector gone wild. Runaway child running wild out here. I can't watch it no more. I refuse to fight with the devil. That's too much energy at my age. I can't do it. I ain't gonna do it. Whoa, wait a minute. Where them Cowboy fans at? Y'all come on up in here. Y'all won yesterday. Ooh, kudos to the Cowboys. It was a good game. I couldn't even see it all. Phone ringing off the hook. I'm like, damn. Can I just go do what I want to do instead of hearing about what's being said on YouTube that I don't? I want to watch the game. I want to go eat. It's 5 o'clock in the evening, Central Standard Time. I got to go to work at 10 o'clock and deal with special needs folks and deal with the mental ill. And let me tell y'all something else. While I'm at it, I missed this comment yesterday, but I was told that it was said in my chat something about somebody gonna call CPS on me. Why are you waiting? You need the phone number? Why you need to come out here and announce it? Just do it. Be like Nike, baby. Just do it. Because maybe that'll get you the help you need. You don't call CPS on me and my children grown. Don't even live at home. Okay? You gonna call CPS on me for what? I work with people like you. Okay? So I'm going to suggest to you, call them. Shit, if you don't know how to... Look, it's something wrong with you. If you come out here to tell the people you gonna call, but you didn't call. First of all, you called Dickinson. I stayed there until I decided to leave. Was one of the best employees there when I went in to get the people the 2 weeks notice. You can come back anytime you want to. Call down there and watch and see what's going to happen to you. They're going to get that phone number. That you called in on. Because I done already let them know who I am down there. And they already see how I work with the children. And I wouldn't care if I was called in 50,011 times. Call as many times as you want to. Like I say, maybe you can get the help you need, okay? Don't come in my chat putting nothing about what nobody else said in my chat about me either. Because I ain't got time. I don't want to read it. God skipped me over it yesterday. I never saw it. I got a phone call and was told that. Do not call me telling me nothing else about what nobody else said. Okay, because we're going to fall out of love. I'm telling you. I don't care about that. I got things in my life I got to do. And I got a little time to do it. And get my beauty rest. And go work with my people. Okay? So now we got that straight. All right. Y'all ain't hitting that like button. Okay? You jumping in and out of here. I see you. That's them haters jumping in and jumping out. The real, they gonna hang in there. Come on in. I got a word for you. God has brought me from a mighty long ways. And I can't waste my time out here with folks they ain't right. They just ain't right. And that's just the way it is. I'm a stranger to them. They don't know me. They thought they did. They can't get to know me. Not now. God has replaced YouTube with what I was assigned to do by him. So that's why you can call CPS, the other S, the crooked S. I don't care. You're not finna mess up my Christmas. I done told you that. I wouldn't care what you did or what you say. I'm on camera all day. So how you gonna call CPS on me? Go on, waste your time. And maybe they'll call in on you. To the mental ward. Where you need to be. I told y'all, everybody can't go where you going. What your assignment is your assignment, okay? Just stick to your assignment. Stay focused. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's all good. Stop making bad choices in life. Make a choice that's best for you and what you going through. There's people out here that's sick and ailing and should be concentrating on nothing but that. Whether it's mental, whether it's physical. It might be a social or emotional problem. But your behavior says it all about you. I ain't finna let nobody take me nowhere I don't want to go. Nobody. Okay? The only people that could have taken me somewhere I didn't want to go They are no longer here no more. So just know that Ms.V can hold her own. She's focused, been all her life. Stay prayed up. I ain't worried about nothing and nobody. Never have. Why I'ma start now? Come on down here and do whatever you say you gonna do. Because the charges on messing with an elderly is much more severe than messing with somebody your age. This elderly don't have time for you and don't want to be bothered with you. She want her sugar woogers to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. That's it. Don't go out there and get yourself in debt either. Buying all these toys to babysit these children. That's all you doing. When you buying a $400 toy, that's going to be too little. They ain't going to want it next year this time. That don't sound too sane to me. Uh-uh. You could be putting your kid in an after-school program, in an extracurricular activity that's going to teach them more about life than an expensive toy that's going to be antiquated and outdated. These toys they're making now, everything is running by a computer or some kind of chip or it's motorized, and it's just like the cell phone. A year later, you need to upgrade. They do that on purpose. Get your smarties. Better learn how to be conservative. You better learn how to make wiser choices in life if you're going to go far in life. It only takes 1 cent over a million for you to be broke. You a millionaire. When did a billionaire? 1 cent over that billion. Broke. Speaking of him, I ain't been talking about it much because it's too much. I got to wait until May when all this go down, because every day there are commentators out here talking about him every day. All I know is he's still in prison. That's it. Gonna be there at least until May. And then we'll pick up on that story in May. So I ain't interested in talking about no Diddy. Diddy is probably having the worst Christmas he ever had in his life. This Christmas ain't gonna be too merry to him. Nah. And it's a lot of more people. You got to be careful who you are influenced by. You see, that was in that circle of friends that he got. They ain't having a Merry Christmas either. I'm so glad I don't have the worries these folks having. I thank God every morning I wake up. I ain't got to worry about the no good man. I ain't got to worry about money problems. I ain't got to worry about health problems and health issues. None of that stuff. Being outside, being homeless, being without anything. I got everything that I need and want, and I'm blessed. I don't bother nobody. I just do me. And I only let the people in my circle now who's been in my circle in real life and out here on YouTube, very few. They've turned out to be not good for me. Okay? I didn't even know them. I apologize to y'all for even going around them. I apologize to myself. They ain't the kind of people you want to be around. Talk about people every day. Out in people's homes. Saying and doing bad things. But they got a home. I don't want you up in their home saying nothing. They want to do all the talking. Let them. Y'all got me? Hold on. A lot of my sugar wiggles came up in here and I got to stop and speak to y'all. What's up, my sting, my sting? I still ain't been down there to that computer to fix all that stuff. But y'all keep telling me, Ms.V, you can do it on the cell phone. Well, yesterday I did see where I could do it on the cell phone. Now, if I see one of them people in here, I'm going to try to do it on the cell phone. If not, I'm going to have to go back down there to that computer room. Y'all putting too much pressure on Ms.V. Y'all got to stay up in here and y'all got to keep the same name. Because Ms. V be moving fast and in a hurry, and she just don't have time to keep running back down there doing all that stuff now. Hey Joshua, how you doing? Y'all, it's getting hot out here in Houston, Texas. This sun is burning my leg. I told you, to me, I don't know if y'all have realized it, but it seems like the sun is lower to the ground now. It feels like the sun, if you ever been to the Caribbean, you know how hot that sun is and how fast it'll tan you. That's the way this sun is feeling here now. Like, dang, it ain't as high as it used to be. Something's different about it. Maybe it's rotating on its axis and just on that side where it's lower. So I don't know. I ain't did no research on no sun. What's up, Miss Audrey? Beautiful Miss V and lovely Sting. Hi. Right back at you, Miss Audrey. How you doing, sugar? Hey, 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 hey. My Charlotte is in the building. How you doing, Miss H-Town? Thought I forgot, didn't you? I ain't forgot. I ain't got no email from you either, so we could talk about it. I'm waiting. I got more time and patience than I got anything else in the world these days, Miss Charlotte. I hear from you soon. We said we was gonna wait until next year though. We was gonna get through our Christmas and then we're gonna talk about that. Okay, Miss Charlotte. Hey, Miss Jean, all the way from the UK today. How's everything going? Happy Monday, Miss V, and a great Christmas. Much love. Thank you, Miss Jean. Do y'all celebrate y'all Christmas on the same day? So I don't know everything, so I have to ask. Miss Jean. I know Tajista's Thanksgiving was different in Canada. There's Latina. Hey, Latina, how you doing, sugar? Solo Dolo. Hey, my baby, how you doing? Hey, Miss V. Hey, everyone. At the mall shopping, getting done up. Oh, at the nail shop, getting done up. I need to go over there too. I decided I'm going to put my nails back on. But I'm going to have to do them short this time because I don't want to get them broke off dealing with the people I deal with, nor do I want to have them long where they're going to hurt them. Okay? So I'm going to put them back on at the first of the year. This is the first time they've been off this long. When did I put them on? 1979 to 2023. I wore sculptured nails. First nail shop I ever went to was on Westheimer. Drove from Texas City, Texas, all the way to Westheimer. That's a good, in the traffic, that can be 2 hours. Out of the traffic, baby, hour and a half to cross over there. And I used to go over there every 2 weeks to get them done. Expensive as all get out. Back then, just a regular nail, no decoration or nothing, was over $100. Plus all that gas. So that was before the Vietnamese came in and took over the nail shops. Yep. Okay. Monica, me, myself, and I. Hey, sugar. Everyone is doing well. Ms. V is doing quite well myself. Mona's nails and lashes. That's what it was, thing. You know, huh? That's exactly what it was. They took them and ran them straight out of business. They had to go and start doing other things like massages and hair and make that their primary product. They couldn't compete with them prices. Them people came in here and knocked them prices down so cheap, but they become so Americanized now. You ain't going in there now and ask for all them decorations and sparkles and all that and not come out there with it's $100. They gone back up to their prices. But they worked in volume on quantity when they came over. See, you got to use your head. They knew how to do two things for sure. That was fix the nails and fish. In this area, that's what they did. They took over the fishing industry. They took over the nail shops. You cannot find hardly no black nail shop or no white nail shop in the big H town. Because they can't compete. Then they very creative. They go out and they find all of these different kinds of nails to do. to keep that market going. Just nobody hardly goes in there for a plain nail anymore. So they stay up to date. That's what they do. Yeah, hold on. Somebody in the building calling up in here. They need to go on about their business now. Every time I get on live, it is phone ringing. But I'm going to do something about this phone in 2025 too. I'm not answering this phone every time, just like I don't answer at work. It's going to be like that in the day. I'm going to start letting it go to voicemail and seeing what they got to say. They ain't saying nothing. I can't just sit up on the phone talking just to be talking. I cannot. It's got to be important. It's got to be something that's going to benefit me. I can't do that. I just don't have that kind of time, and I don't want to. Now, right now, when I get off of here, I got to go over there and get that inspection sticker, because at the end of the month, it's over. You been rocking yours since the 90s, Miss Jackie. See, I'm older than you. So that's about the same amount of time. And I missed them. I really did. But, I took them off because I was out there in that pool. And I didn't want to get a fungus in that pool fooling with them nails, because they will lift if you don't go in on time and get them done. And then fungus are hard to get rid of. Y'all remember I told you about that nail shop I went to in Baltimore where they wasn't putting the plastic in the tub and all that? Got it on my toes. I had to end up going to the doctor and taking tablets to get rid of it. The whole toenail came off. I mean, in no time, flat. And it takes years to get rid of that stuff. All this household stuff y'all was telling me to try, ain't none of that stuff worked. Not until I went to the doctor and he gave me something internally to get it out. That's when it started thickening up. It was just thin and black and ugly. I was like, I can't walk around with toes like this. Oh, no. And I'm always walk around with flip-flops on and toes out and stuff like that. I had my nails removed about 2 years ago. No, I just keep them very short and natural. That's what I'm going to have to do because of the job thing. I can't have them long nails no more. No. And I ain't got time to be stopping cleaning them up underneath there and all that all day long. I wear gloves most of the night, and that's another thing I'm going to have to start doing. Wearing those gloves and washing your hands all night long. I had to take me some lotion down there, so every time I wash my hands, I could put lotion on there, because your hands start drying out. They're going to start looking old and decrepit. Nobody want no old looking hands either. So it's just a lot, that's changing in your life and my life. I can't say about your life. I don't know what's going on in your life. It ain't my business. But a lot of things is changing in my life where I got to keep up with what I got going on. I just, that's all I can do. Miss Gina's agreeing with me. It is. I wake up every day and I say my little prayers first. And then I start thinking about my list. When I'm waking up, y'all done already spent a half of a day. I only got a half a day left when I wake up, unless it's my day off. Well, I worked last night, so I slept a half a day today. So that means I got a half a day to go do what I got to do. I came out here with y'all first to talk to y'all, to see what's going on in your world. You finished your Christmas shopping yet? Yeah, I'm concerned. I want to know you're happy. I want to know you're at peace. I don't want to hear nobody sick. This ain't the time of year. Let me go back up here. Some people came in. Hold on. Okay, Miss Audrey says she the same. Stay natural. And I probably won't do a lot of polish on there either. Certain things trigger mentally ill people and set them off. And I have to think about that. Even the clothes that I wear. I have a lot of glitz and glamour type of wardrobe. I can't wait until my shirts come in so I can just put on that plain Jane shirt, put on some tights or some scrubs, some blue jeans or whatever, and keep it moving. You got to be careful around them. You don't know what triggered them in the beginning. So it could be the smallest of things. Maybe the person that bothered them or caused them to have some problems may have had painted nails. You don't know. You don't know nothing about these people. You just know they got problems. So I have to take all that into consideration and maybe just get a French manicure. You know, maybe just get clear nails, whatever. I have to see. I don't see nobody else down there wearing any polish. It's not in the rule book that we can't, but I don't see them doing it. I'm very observant. I have to be. Gospel singer, Merry Christmas to you, baby. Good morning and good afternoon. I'm thankful that the Lord has blessed me to wake up this morning. You better tell him and get a nap. Wait a minute, baby. You done jumped on me. Hold on, sugar. Wake up this morning and get a nap or so, and waking up in the afternoon. I enjoyed my blessing this morning. Wonderful. That's what I'm talking about. I want to hear good news. That's good news there. Sting is speaking to you, Ashley. Welcome, Ashley. Beautiful queen. Your hair is so beautiful. Thank you. That's another thing, y'all. I had to run over there this morning. My niece called me yesterday. Here she go, ringing my phone. And I'm like, okay, what you need, Khalil? Auntie, you ain't been over here for me to take my picture for my book. I said, look, girl, when I get off of work, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. You ain't up yet. I'm going to be up this morning. Who calling me? I ain't walked out the gates yet. She calling me this morning. I'm up. I got the coffee made. No, I don't want no coffee. I'm trying to go to sleep. I don't need that caffeine stimulate me, trying to keep me up. I'm on my way. I'm rolling down 518 now. Okay, I get there. She got to take pictures like she's a professional photographer. Take this side, take that side. Hold your head up. Girl, if you don't hurry up, take them pictures so I can go home. You ain't got no breakfast here for me to eat. That's what you should have been doing, talking about some coffee. I'm going to bed. You getting up. I can't with these folks, baby. I ain't finna let them pluck my nerves. And I'm like, I ain't finna do nothing with you today. The day is Monday. You need to be over there on that computer. She worked from home doing insurance. Get over there. You got to sign in at 8 o'clock. And go on with your day, because I'm finna go home and I'm going to sleep, baby. But I thank you. That's who did it. My little niece did it. We get paid on the 21st YouTube check. But I just realized when they email you, they're adding that money. I got to go on my YouTube and see how much money did I make for this year. Amen. Yeah, you can go on there and it has a whole summary. I'm going to have to do that, but I ain't finna do that right now. I have to do it when tax time comes. Because you know you got to pay taxes on this money you made out here. And like I said, I probably have to pay this year. It's all good. I made it, didn't I? Well, then. French manicure would be nice, yes. You know who always wore a French manicure thing, and I always loved her nails, is Gladys Knight. Not Gladys Knight. It's not Gladys Knight. Patti LaBelle always wore French manicures. And I thought her nails were always so fresh and so clean. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, we talked about that YouTube money. Yes, getting to that time of year. I'm going to have to sit down and do that. I hate this time of year. I keep it all together, but then I got to go and I got to look and see what I got to do here and what I got to do there. Baby, last year I paid more to the accountant than I got back. I told y'all I think I got $40 back last year, but I had to pay him $200. I had to file. I worked, didn't I? Okay. Ain't got no houses, you ain't got no houses, or you ain't got no business. You ain't got much to write off these days. You ain't got no children. You gonna pay. Hey D, good morning. Merry Christmas to you, D. You look great, and thank you for reminding me to put that lotion on. Yes, ma'am. When you use them gloves, those gloves will dry your hands out so bad, and then if your body start getting dry, especially as you aging, it'll start wrinkling. Keep moisturizer on your face, people. So Even though you're 70, you won't look 70. You won't, I mean, gravity is going to pull stuff down anyway. But fight against it. Now, that's what I do. I keep moisturizer on my face because I had normal skin most of my life. Never had to worry so much about moisturize. Never was a big makeup wearer anyway. Mostly around my eyes. I did my eyes most of the time. Put some lipstick on. I'm ready to go. Um, but as you age, you got to think about all that. When you get out the bathtub, lotion your body down and get some good thick lotion. Don't be using that little old thin lotion that's going to be on 1 minute and off the next minute. You can put that on top of the thick lotion if you have to. That smell good lotion, that Bath and Body Works stuff. Hey, Miss Aretha, how you doing, home girl? Peace and blessings right back at you. In the restaurant business, we couldn't wear colors, so I always wore French manicure. That's true. Um, when I was in the hair business, I didn't do a lot of that, even though it was the beauty business. I didn't want my hands all over people's face with all them long nails and stuff and scratching in their head and all that, massaging their scalp. No, I kept them short. Now, I would wear colors because it's the beauty business. I would wear designs, but I was not too much on designs either unless it was around the holidays because when they start lifting, then you pulling folks' hair out. They get caught around a string of hair. I ain't in the business to take nobody's hair out. Thank the Lord, 17 years, that hair grew. It didn't matter whether we was relaxing, coloring, highlighting, triple lighting. It didn't matter, okay? I didn't have that reputation. That's why I was so successful in the business. Still meeting people asking me, Miss V, you not going back and down, baby? I can't stand on my feet like that no more. I don't want to. Miss Audrey saying to just the baby Gator can get a petty mani. No, he don't have toes now. Y'all leave my baby alone. He good. He getting some new clothes for Christmas. That's what he getting. Okay? That's all he need is new clothes. The type of moisturizer, who is this thing? I have you put it on your face at night before you go to bed. I got the moisturizers at night and for the day, all day. And I'll go in there throughout the day and wash my face. And I told you, I only use black soap and carrot soap on my face. That's it. That's all. And put that moisturizer on there and go on by my business. Last King present. Good evening, Mama. Shout out from South Africa. Wow, International Auntie is in the building this morning, hollering at my folks. How you doing, baby? Come on in the building. Pray all is well. All is well with me. I ain't got no complaints, and I wouldn't complain even if I had a complaint. I might come out here and tell y'all, but I ain't finna complain about it. What's up, my Elaine? Caught alive. Yes, she did. Okay, so you and Elaine know each other. That's good. Welcome to chat with Ms.V. Y'all need to hit that like button. Come on now. I came out here just to talk to y'all, to give y'all a whole hour of my busy time. I use my same Nivea lotion, Ms.V. I have that too, the gospel sing. I got so many moisturizers in there. Because I'll just buy them and I'll try them. I mean, what they gonna hurt? If your face is dry, you got to worry about moisturizers if you have oily skin. But if your face is dried out, which I used to have a normal face with just a little oil in the T-zone, ain't gonna happen like that as you age. Just telling you the truth. I don't put Bath and Body Works lotion on my face. No, don't do that on your face. Put it on your body. I don't even know if they make it for the face thing. I don't think so. I ain't never seen it anyway. Okay, another gift came through. I saw it. It ran through fast. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. I'm trying to see through the sunshades that ain't prescription. My Elaine is speaking to Last King present. Hit that like button, baby. Subscribe. Come on in and join in the family. Miss Jean said, yes, we do celebrate the same day, Miss V. Okay, so y'all have the same Christmas. All right. Rena. I see you. You found all them blue hearts, the turquoise hearts. Thank you, Sugar. I appreciate that. Black Tears up in the building. Good morning, baby. How you doing? I'm glad all my sugar wheels coming in just speaking and everything is good with them. I don't want to see nobody sick and shut in. That ain't who I am. I don't wish no bad on nobody. That's not who I am. I don't care if you've been hating on me all year long. Merry Christmas, baby. Ain't no hate in my heart for you. You can't do better if you don't know better. That's the way I have to look at it. I don't know anyone on here personally, just speaking. Oh, okay, Elaine, so you don't know him. He spoke to you, though. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That don't hurt to speak. Aaron. Them Cowboys won yesterday. What you think? I couldn't even see all the game. I just saw the very end of the game. By the time I went to get something to eat and then come back, three-fourths of the game was over. But it was a good game, and I didn't have time to watch no replay. I had to go to work last night. At work, we don't use cell phones at all, period. And I'm kind of glad we don't. Why would you need any news while you're working, whether it's good or bad? It can wait. If it's good news, it's good news. If it's bad news, I don't want to hear it. Dippin' Dots, do you remember me? No, baby, you been gone too long. Then gonna bust up in here talk about, do I remember you? I ain't finna lie to you. I don't, but welcome back. Now come on in and tell me how we know each other right quick. Miss Jean is telling everybody Merry Christmas. I have a nephew named Aaron Jones. That's amazing how there are so many common names. My maiden name, even my married name, Brown and Robinson, those are common names. There's a world of them out there. And then when I went to put my moderators back in here, I was shocked at how many Audreys was in there with the same last name. How many Alex were in there. Oh my God, you'd be surprised at how many people have the same name. And it's different faces on them. And I'm like, oh my word, I can't do that. I was going to Flagstaff, Arizona. Yes, Dippin' Dots. We talked about that because my daddy's half sister lived in Flagstaff before she passed away, and then they retired and moved back to Jonesboro, Louisiana. So did you go? You say you was going. That's past tense. Did you go? Muhammad. Hey, how you doing, Papa? Oh, you did go. Do you like it? Because I loved up there in those mountains. Very peaceful, very quiet. A lot of Indians, but they lived on the reservation. Ooh, tell them, talk about some fine automobiles out there. Baby, them Indians was driving them bad trucks. But you know what I like? I like that Indian bread. I want to get up every day and go out there on that reservation to get that bread. I'll go to the Indian restaurant sometime just to get the bread. The restaurant closest to me is on Nassawan Road. Then now they got one. No, it's on Nassawan too. They got one on this end of Nassawan. They got one closer up by the Space Center. Yes, the Cowboys won, gospel singer. Sure did. I'm happy for him. I got to call brother-in-law and congratulate him. Remember, I have Browns in my family. Ex-Mayor Lee Brown being one. Yeah, but I'm not kin to him. Sting, not to my knowledge. Now, the one that I really need to check on is Miss Loretta. I do. I don't know where she hailed from. I know where she lived. But my father was an only child. But his uncles had a lot of children, especially that Joe Brown that lived in Texarkana, Arkansas. He was a pastor there. And he had a whole bunch of children. I have no idea because my daddy did not keep up with his family like my mama did. I know my mama's side of the family, the Calhouns. But the Browns, they even came through Monroe. And the oldest brother didn't get no information on the children. So I would have to really dig to find out where they are. It wouldn't be hard by him being a preacher there all his life. And then Mac Brown lived in Canada. He married a Canadian. During the time he married her, he could not bring her to the South. When she brought his body back after he had passed away, he had only brought her as far as St. Louis in the States. Her first time coming south was to bring his body back. So she's gone, he's gone, and both of their children are gone. So there's no family there. But they did have offsprings, and we are on Facebook together, so I do know them. And that's the end of my daddy's family, because his aunts didn't have any children. He only had 3 aunts, and none of them had children. My Browns mainly from California. The Browns would be my daddy's side of the family, and that, like I said, Uncle Mac lived in Canada, Montreal to be exact. Uncle Joe lived in Texarkana, Arkansas. Uncle Calvin lived in St. Louis, and then his father lived in Monroe. He had 2 aunts that lived in Chicago. And Aunt Hazel had passed on before I got in the world, so I don't know anything about her. Ms.V, do you know any McFarlands in Monroe? Yes, Miss Aretha. They own the funeral home, Sugar. McFarlands was the one who came to Monroe and started putting the caskets up on top of their heads and swinging it from left to right. Yeah. My great nephew that I went down and buried was at McFarland's funeral home. I sure do. Well-known family. Then there's some McFarlands that live across the street from my girlfriend, BJ, in Monroe. I don't know if they related or not, because I haven't lived in Monroe in so long. But if it's a family name or old name that had never left there, I know him. Now, that oldest brother, he ain't never left there. He 83, but he can tell you about everybody there. And having worked in the police department for 50 years, and came back from Vietnam and established home there. Everybody know him, and he know everybody. Yeah. Hey, Scott, ain't you got family here? Where? Where you mean? I talked about a lot of different places. Family where, Scott? Aretha, I know some McFarlands from Lufkin, says Sting. See that how we connected over here? Oh, that's your people. Baby, let me tell you, they put on some awesome funerals. I mean, with dignity and with class. Yeah, they brought it to the city. I don't know where they got their training from, but it's a classy place. It really is. Miller's was the biggest black-owned funeral home in northeast Louisiana. And then he owned one in Mississippi, Ruston, somewhere else. He had several different ones. And he was a lawyer out in California. His father was the one who established it. That's the one who my dad worked for in his young years. And then he left California when his dad got older and came back and ran the funeral home and opened up more funeral homes in the area. He's Joe Miller Jr. But those are probably the biggest 2 funeral homes in that area, McFarland and Miller's. My uncle Willie and my mother Audrey Brown, they are Browns. My grandfather's name was Will Brown. Okay, gospel. Shoot, like I say, I ain't never met no Brown that I was kin to, but I ain't gonna say we not. Because like I say, I just don't know my daddy's side of the family that well. I just don't. He was Napoleon Brown. That's it. His father was Napoleon Sr., only child. He had a half-sister, and then he had a brother that passed away in childbirth. So, and that was kind of unusual for his time to be an only child. You family? Me? Scott? Okay, you want to be family? Hey, I ain't turning away no family unless you bad family. Now, I ain't finna try to claim you if you ain't no good family now. You made me. Okay, I can be your auntie, baby. I can be TV. Okay, that's what my real um, nephews and nieces call me. TTEEV. And it comes out like TV, like you watching a TV. And they came up with that, and I just say, it is what it is. So you get to the McFarland's. My cousin's father is a McFarland. I know the McFarlands from Monroe, my hometown, gospel. Uh-huh. What's up, Grandma? Ain't nothing shaking, baby. Just came out here to talk to y'all about anything and everything, and see how y'all was doing and how was everything going coming up to Christmas. That's it. That's all. We done been all over the place to talk about what we want to, cause we chatting over here with Ms.V. That's what we do. Don't forget the Baltimore Ravens are playing in Houston on Christmas Day. I ain't gonna forget it because I'll be home. I work Christmas night, Aaron. I'll wake up and watch that. What time, though, Aaron? That's what I need to know. You don't know. I'll look it up Central Standard Time, see what time they're gonna be playing. Because the game will come on regular stations here, because they play in a Houston station, Houston team. So it'll come on 11, 13, or 2, one of the local stations here. Because normally you got to go on um, Fubu, whatever you call it, one of them other stations, one of them network stations, if they're not playing in the area to get the Ravens, because they don't show it here if they're not playing a Southern team. We need to have family reunions more regular. People not having family reunions like they used to. When I was growing up, we had a family reunion every 5 years. As the aunts and the uncles got older, we had one every year. Now these next generations that coming up, they started off having them, and now they into their own families. That children not gonna grow up to know who that family is like I did. I knew all of my mother's side of the family and the few that my daddy had. Sting, let me find out we have family ties. Y'all might be. A lot of us out here might be kin and don't know it. You never know. Because people get up and they move away and they start families and stuff, or they may marry somebody that's in your family. You know, it's important to have family reunions, like gospel say. Be mess around and be marrying your cousin, your half brother, and all kind of stuff. See, okay, I read that. Hold your horses. Singing said, Miss Aretha, I know that's right. I tell you, we could be kinfolks for real. We could be. I ain't finna say we ain't no kin and I don't know. I only know those who I know. And this second, I done lived long enough to see second and third generations and stuff going on. I got great nieces and great nephew. Well, I ain't got no great nephew yet. Maybe this new baby, because my great nephew, the only one that I had, was he passed of liver failure. He had had 3 transplants, and at the age of 25, he passed away. And that's my favorite nephew, the one that's the mayor down there in Richwood, Louisiana, right outside of Monroe. That was his only son. Yeah, but we got a new baby coming, so they ain't told us yet if it's a girl or a boy. So maybe the new baby might be a boy to carry on the Brown's name. Otherwise, it's fading fast. I think sometimes we should have readings or get to meet each other in person someday and have a good dinner and sit down and drink some sweet tea. That's a southern thing, lemon iced tea, and sit down and get to go to know each other. Okay. You know, the only thing that keeps me from that is all these meet and greets these people have had out here. They turned out awfully wrong. That nobody liked nobody when they came from them meet and greets. I would hate to have loved on y'all and y'all loved on me all this time, and then we meet and y'all can't get along with each other, or y'all don't like me, or I don't care for you. I don't know. It really turns me off. When I first came out here, I wanted to meet my chat so bad, but I'm so glad it didn't happen. Now these that's in here now is a whole different ball game. I've gotten to know who y'all are, and I wouldn't mind doing it, but I just want everybody to get along and leave happier and friendlier than when you came. That's what a meet and greet is all about to me. It ain't about sitting there talking about people and bashing people and then uh, not really being able to afford the meet and greet, and then everybody come back and everybody's fighting, and then you don't know when the bell sounds, when you've been counted out. It just goes on and on and on. I can't with that. Y'all would have to promise me, whatever the weather, if we chose to do a meet and greet, we ain't falling out. I'm not paying my money to come and meet y'all and we fall out. That don't make no sense to me. I got to take my vacation or my time off of work. Yeah, miss my shmoneys. And then I'm going to come back and feel worse when I get back than I did going. I'm all excited going to meet you. And then when I meet you, you ain't right. No, no, we can't do that now. We're going to have to get it together. We're going to do that. And we're going to have to plan it, okay? And we ain't trying to go there and show out. We can just go there, be in a hotel, see the city, whatever city we in. Everybody take themselves to dinner. Everybody pay for their own hotel. We ain't collecting no money. We ain't doing none of that. You go to the things you want to go. Maybe we'll have an agenda. And if you want to go to that, you go to that. If you want to rent a car and go somewhere else, you go there. We'll meet up at a certain time every day where everybody get together. It's like being on a cruise ship. You go to dinner, everybody go to dinner together at night. Or everybody meet at breakfast and then go your way throughout the day. Yeah, I mean, you stay together too long, something might go wrong. Let's see what you're saying. We need to be one day, meet each other. Okay, I read that. I have a friend, her dad name is Elwood Brown. It's a host of Browns in the world. James Brown had a slew of children, but I don't know nothing about him being no kin to me. They live in Lexington, North Carolina. Like I said, I've met Browns all over the world because it's a very common name. But not any that I can say are kin to me. One-on-one meet and greet first, then maybe a group. That's a good suggestion. Like we've already met, Sting. Uh-huh. And me and Fanny gonna meet this year. Uh-huh. We back and do that. Maybe if I go to the city where you are, um, we can meet. And then we can do a group thing. Because these groups, they ain't worked out at all. Every time something went down. I think Sweet Tea girls trip meet and greet was really good. See, I don't even know if I was watching Sweet Tea at that time. Because remember, I was waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, Miss Aretha, when I was working at the other job. And I remember her talking about it, but I don't remember nothing else about it. But that's good to know. Sky. Okay, do our things. Yes, Sky. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. I see a lady by months ago in a First Mississippi Bank, right? And I spoke to her, and she told me that his folks in her family, younger people, don't care about in the family. The younger folks don't. The younger folks don't care about meeting their family. They ain't interested. Um, Even when we do small family gatherings and stuff, these children don't want to come and be around no old folks. Baby, I'll be out there with them. They don't mind me because when they be out there dancing, I be out there right with them. And we be having a good time, but all folks ain't like me, where they can blend with these children, where these children gonna want you around. You know, they sit up there talking about, look at her dress, it's too short. I don't be caring what they wearing. They ain't my children. Uh-uh. Free cocktails every afternoon at the right hotel. Okay, Ron, welcome. Come on in. Had a friend come to the house, drove his dad Cadillac. My dad say, your dad named Clyde. Oh no, y'all fourth cousins. We were so embarrassed. My dad got his father on the phone, Lordy. That happened to me in high school. His last name was Moody. Father taught school there in Monroe and was a photographer. I don't know what his mom did, but he was kin to the Browns on my daddy's side. Came down there that night thinking he was going to cope me, and my mama stopped him at the door. You George Moody? Oh no, Sugar, y'all's cousins. Y'all go in there and eat and watch TV, and y'all can come be around each other, but it ain't going no further than that. We gonna stop this tonight. George, you go find you somebody, and she gonna keep it moving too. Oh yeah, put a halt to it, baby. And yeah, you and Fanny grew up together, Sting. Good people, both of them. I went to a bank, run into an older lady that was a cousin, came to my granddad, and I said, Fo, I told her who I was, and she said, yes, I know who you are, but I wasn't telling her, asking her about. Okay. So after that episode, anybody light skinned definitely stayed away from and asked lots of family questions. Never again, says Miss Audrey. Baby, I had to always knew who folks were. Sting, do you know any family in real time? What you saying? Okay. I know she had a beautiful person. I would love to meet Fanny. Fanny is gorgeous. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful person. Okay. Inside and out. I can't make it no more precious than that. But it was one of my cousin's brother in the bounds, but his nephew meet me at church, winking at me and driving. Y'all just be careful, okay? Y'all are older now. Y'all ain't got too much to worry about now. Just because I do YouTube, the young man want to fool with me. Them young men out there now, baby, y'all better go on about your business because Ms.V ain't got no time for you. She ain't trying to raise nobody else's child. Because that's what it's going to be. Ain't no way you would have my mindset. And I got sense enough to know that. So I'm in a catch-22 where I'm good by myself because I don't want no old gizzard. I don't. I'm not fixing to fool with you. Old ass men, hard headed, don't want to go to the doctor, boring, sitting up in the house all day long, don't want to go nowhere, don't want to do nothing. Oh no, I can't with them. And them young ones gonna use you up. Not me. Mm-mm. I'm good by myself. Uh, what you say, Miss Aretha? I love myself some Fanny. Me too. Fanny is like one of the first moderators that I have that I just really absolutely fell in love with my Fanny. And Sting knows Fanny from growing up with her. But y'all, it's after my hour. It's been really fun talking to y'all. I'll come back this evening because I don't have to go to work tonight. And then tomorrow, me and Miss Margaret coming on in the morning because we done already made the appointment. I got to be at our house at 8 o'clock in the morning. We going to get the shampoos to do those rugs. Remember, I gave her a $5,000 rug for her floor, oriental rug. Them rugs still rolled up on that porch. And I told her, baby, you better come on with it. You better come on, let's go get that shampoo so we can get that rug inside. And I need to go get mine and bring mine inside because mine is white. It'll mess around and have mold and mildew and everything on it. So I'm going to be at Miss Margaret's tomorrow when I come on. And we're going to go to, I guess she said Walmart. I don't know if Walmart rent them things or not. I don't know where we're going to rent it, but I'm going to figure that out, or she need to figure that out by in the morning. So we can go have breakfast and come back, lay them rugs out there on that driveway and clean them and let them dry and bring them inside. So hopefully we'll have another pretty day today. Because I wanted to do it today, but she was out doing her last minute Christmas shopping because she couldn't do it Saturday. She had to play for a funeral Saturday. So we're going to do it. Go to Home Depot's thing. Okay. They got one in Tech City. Okay. That'll work. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And then I'm coming on home. I'm going to try to get home by at least 1 o'clock tomorrow so I can get me a little bit more shut-eye because I go to work tomorrow night. But I've been doing real good after that first night that I stayed up all 24 hours getting my hair done. Long as I can get me 4 or 5 hours worth of sleep, I'm good. I ain't got no problem. I don't need to sleep a whole lot. When I sleep too much, I get headaches. I guess my blood sugar get too low, lay down. I got to get up and then go back to bed. I've always been like that. But y'all take care until we meet again. Thank y'all so much for hitting that like button. Thank y'all so much for the cash donation I got yesterday from one of my supporters. She sends me super thanks all the time. And she told me in the comment that she's not ready to come back to YouTube yet. I told her, baby, take your time. Ain't too much changed out here. It is about the same. But anyway, y'all have a precious and wonderful day. Thank y'all for coming over chatting with me this morning. Go take care of you and your business and be blessed until we meet again. And I love you. See y'all later.